What's up, YouTube? Coming back with another video. I believe this video is going to be a rant. Maybe I might title this video The Hypocrisy in a Marriage in America. The American's marriage is a hypocrisy and is also a binding contract. This is what America turned marriage into be. You know, that bond between husband and wife. It's a contract that was signed by both parties, the man and the woman. That's what a marriage license is. It's a corporation. Now, I tip my hat to those that's been together 30 and 40 years. 30 and 40 years, a couple. They just don't have that certificate or that contract that says that they are married. But then you have those that's married through the system or that's in that contract. Well, use shaming tactics on a man and a woman for living together for 30 and 40 years, a happy relationship. They will begin to chastise. Damn, you been with that man 30 years? Or you been with that that woman 40 years? And that man ain't married you? But those in the contract, those that are so-called legally married, hypocrites. Because they don't stay together. You know, they get divorced and shit. They might have that contract 6 months to a year. Shit, some don't last a year or 6 months. But they got married for all the wrong reasons and just wanted it on paper. But when they get tired of the individual, when they get sick of this individual, you renege on your contract. That's the American marriage. Hypocrisy. They want to criticize guys for having multiple baby mothers, having multiple kids with baby mothers with different women, when you got these so-called married or business partners have kids, 3 and 4 ex-wives or ex-husbands. What, you don't have multiple women or multiple men having babies, spreading your seed everywhere? You reneged at the contract. The American couple, they really don't have a moral ground to stand on to judge any motherfucking body. Because look at what they doing. You never loved that woman. You never loved that man. You just want to be in a corporation, or you want to be in a legal bind. You just wanted that document. so you can take what I got when that contract is breached. You never really loved me. You just wanted to use me for the length of that contract, and then you're gone. Hypocrisy. Not really a marriage. All that certificate is a piece of paper that don't mean shit that you paid for. You mean to tell me half of you motherfuckers don't even want to ask your parents for their approval, or you don't want their approval on who you want to marry. You don't want their permission. But you got to go to the system. You got to go to the government and get permission. Or just to have the authority to get married. You got to pay this motherfucker. You got to pay this motherfucker to get married. Then you got to pay this motherfucker to get a divorce. And sit back and watch half your shit missing. I was saying, so many men lost homes, lost bank accounts, behind this woman or man just up and decided that they no longer will put up with your shit. The shit that you do. Well, she already knew, or they already know the person you was before they married you. Soon as they say, I'm tired of that shit, divorce, half your money gone, kids gone. All because she wanted to be in that partnership, that business, that corporation side of it. You reneged on the contract. Now you want to take half my shit. That's the hypocrisy of the American marriage. I don't really believe in that shit for real. Like I said before, I'm not dissing the couples that been together. You know what I'm saying? Even if you're in a contract or an agreement with the government and y'all stay together for 40 and 50 years, I respect that. Through all the trials and tribulations that you had, ups and downs, y'all stayed together. Unlike these other hypocrites that use this cooperation for their advantages. You said to death, do you part? You said that bullshit in your vows, didn't you not? Now you want to break that? Now you want to separate that? That's bullshit. The American marriage is bullshit, and they don't really have a high standard to point the finger at nobody. Nobody. But I'm almost kind of curious to ask, like, if a husband and wife have kids together and they so-called divorced, are them kids considered bastards? You know, since there was a separation in the family structure, do those legitimate children become get the picture? That's why I said the American marriage is bullshit. Straight bullshit. And it don't really have a moral ground to stay on to try to shame anybody. How can